Alright, tonight I'm doing Mission 7 of the last station on Zombicide Undead or Alive. The prologue reads, first off, this is labeled as hard, as opposed to the previous missions I've been doing, which are medium. It says 50 minutes, as opposed to like the last one, which is 35 minutes. And of course, you know, it takes me like an hour and 15. So God knows how long this is going to take. The prologue reads, well, hate to say it, partners, but the old gal just ain't got no more steam. We were lucky to get as far as we did. It's our own 2 feet from here on out. Lucky us, though, this place is chock full of supplies, probably from folks that fled when the zombies came calling. So the idea here is, let's see, can you see it in there? Yeah, you can. The train's up at the top. I'll probably move the board up once I move off the train, because I probably won't be using the train anymore. So you can see more of these player boards. Is our survivors are all on the train. These are people in the town that are ready to be rallied. There's one faithful, 2 townsfolk. 1 faithful, 2 townsfolk. And the objectives here are gather supplies in the wagon. Take all objectives, and there's 8 of them, and place them in the wagon. 2, leave this place. Reach the exit with all survivors and the wagon. Any survivor along with the wagon may escape through this zone at the end of their turn as long as there are no zombies in it. So, the wagon's here. Got to move it over the exit zone. It's going to be a little bit of work. I've noticed all the spawn zones are right here, and 1 spawn zone over here. So they're all just going to conglomerate, as I see it, into this intersection. So that's going to get ugly. Each objective, the train is immobile, doesn't move. Each objective gives 5 AP to the survivor who takes it. Place the objective token on the survivor's dashboard. It takes a slot in the inventory and may be traded like an equipment card. The red objectives grant the top bounty weapon as well, if there are any left. The survivor may reorganize their inventory for free. The survivor standing in the wagon zone may spend 1 action to place all objectives from their inventory into the wagon. Place the objective tokens on the wagon. They move along with it and can't be taken back. Which is something we have to do. We have to get all the objective tokens into the, which are supplies, into the wagon. There's also a blue and green objective amongst the red. The red give you bounty weapons. The blue and the green, I guess, nothing special really about them that it says. So I guess that just means they don't grant bounty weapons. So, as I said, this particular zone I see as potentially being ugly to get this wagon moved. So my plan is to get 4 survivors down here and move this wagon at least over into this zone. And there's only 3 corpse piles in this that we'll need to do. Well, there's only 3 in the whole map, but we'll probably want to decommission them all if we're to take these objectives, unless we just do it at the end and just plow through it. So my plan is to try and get all these corpse pile zones decommissioned and the wagon at least to over here while I'm still in blue. You know, but like all plans that I make in Zombicide, that usually goes to hell by the 2nd turn. But that's what I'm trying now. The 2 survivors up here, I'm thinking will go down to here. Maybe hide out in that building, doing searching. I'm gonna try and avoid, you know, if they only have the 1 water by the time they get down here, which hopefully they have at least 1. I'm gonna try and get them into this building here, because then one of them can, or both of them can go up the balcony if necessary to provide some support in this zone. So These two probably head down over to here, unless one of their searches come up with extra water, holy water. I might have them head over there to give it to them. I don't know. See what happens. So am I ready to go? This is the... Oh, I'm using the Paolo... I don't know how to pronounce his name. Paolo Parente. Paolo Parente. Survivors. There's 9. There's 9 in the box. So obviously I'm only using 6 of them as survivors. There's a 7th I'm using as one of the townsfolk. And the other 2 are also gunslingers. So I couldn't really use them. He ran out of gunslingers to use as players, survivors, and only one was townsfolk. So, and these are have to be the rallies have to be townsfolk or faithful. So on team 1, I play this as if 2 players are playing, like a team 1 and a team 2. Everybody, you can activate anybody in any order you want for team 1, and then you go to team 2 and you can do the same there. Team 1 has Lila. She's a brawler. She has +1 die in melee. Does a melee attack. She gets to roll 1 extra die. Coulson is gunslinger. He has +1 maximum range to any of his ranged weapons. Right now, he's just got the beginning gun, the old timer, which is 0 to 1, so he can actually go 0 to 2. Lucan, who was an homage to Snoop Doggy Dogg, is a gunslinger. His is taunt, so I put him up there along with Coulson's, who has max range, so he could potentially shoot further. And Lucan has taunt, so if things get ugly trying to move this wagon, if I could potentially redirect zombies through this building, that could free up. So I thought that taunt might come in handy for whoever's down there. On team 2, we have Madison. She's a brawler and she has sprint. And what is sprint? Sprint, you can move. Can you move 3 zones or 2 zones? I think you can use only once per turn. One of your move actions, you can move either 1 extra zone or 2 extra zones. Sprint. The survivor can use this skill once during each of their turns. Spend 1 move action with the survivor. They may move 2 or 3 zones instead of 1. Entering a zone containing zombies still ends the survivor's move action. Okay. So yeah, she can each once per turn she can spend 1 move action and do 3. So I put her up here so she could hurry down to meet whatever crew she's going to be meeting. Mr. Gray, he's a gunslinger. Oh, sorry. He's a gunslinger. He has the lucky skill. Sable, who's a gunslinger, she has combat reflexes in blue. A little bit complicated. It's when maybe I should read the skill again, but it's if she has line of sight to a spawn zone when it spawns zombies, she gets an immediate combat action to that zone. And if there's 2 spawn points and they both spawn, then I believe it's per card, so she can do it, and then she can hit that first spawn, then she can hit the zone again when it spawns the second time. What's the name of that? Combat reflexes. Make sure I got this right. Whenever any zombies spawn within their line of sight, the survivor may immediately perform a free combat action against them. A ranged action is still aimed at the zone where the zombie spawned and may eliminate more zombies than have just spawned. The skill might be used once per zombie card drawn. Alright, so I think that about... Oh, and the Abominations. I've included all the Abominations. The ones in the little add-on boxes, like Deadstock and Crocosaur and I forget what his name is, but the King Kong-like guy. But I've been playing with those. But I also added in the extra ones from the Stretch Goal box, Dead West. I did not add in the Running Wild expansion yet. There's one Abomination that, or Gears and Guns, which has a Steam Abomination, which wouldn't make any sense. Anyway. So let's go with Team 1 here. Team 1 is up. So they're all in a train right now, so they can do search actions. So let's see here. I'm gonna go with Coulson. He's gonna do a search. He gets a knife. It's not bad. And he's gonna move down. He's orange. He's gonna move down. And he's gonna rally the preacher. Who is it? Father Tom? No, Thomas. Just Thomas. He rallies Thomas for his third action. Now we have Lucan, right? Yep, Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg is going to do his search. Basically, this is going to do the same thing. Gets a shotgun. Need that water. Moves 2. He's going to rally. Who's he going to rally here? Who do we have? We got, okay. Marcy? No, it's not Marcy. It's Hannah. All right, I don't know who that third person is. I'll figure that out. He'll do Hannah. And just so I know, who is that? Is that, no, Trixie? No. Did I have the wrong? You know, I got the wrong model because it doesn't match anything here. Well, that's Jeb. Okay, that's Trixie. All right, so that should be Marcy. Oh, that is Marcy. It just confuses me because the art is like from the back side. Screwing up the left and the right. Okay, that is Marcy. All right. That's confusing. All right, so now, let's see. Oh, it's not Team 2 because Lila still has to go. She's going to do a search. If she gets water, she might head up there to give it to them. She gets dynamite, though. That is 1. She's going to go 2, 3. So she's down there. All right, what does Madison get? Does Madison, because we're up onto Team 2 now. Madison's up. She's going to do her search. She gets a knife. She's going to go 2, 3. And let's see, Mr. Gray, what are you going to do? Do I care which of these people take who? I don't know. Doesn't matter. Mr. Gray is going to do a search. He's going to get a sawed-off. Sawed-off does not do 2 damage. Still don't have a weapon that does 2 damage. Well, except for dynamite. 1, 2, and then he's going to rally Concepcion. Where am I going to put this? And then Sable is up. It was an homage, I'm pretty sure, to Pam Grier. Although I don't know why. I don't know if Pam Grier was ever in a Western. She gets dynamite. One, 2, and then she'll rally. Who is this? Trixie and Jeb. What do we have here? All right, Trixie's up. I don't know how it is. Don't have a good place to put their rallyage cards. All right, so Jeb still has to be rallied. That is the end of that turn zombies phase. There's 3 spawns to deal with. All right, what do we got here? Brutes, not good. Walkers, runners. I don't have a damage 2 weapon yet. It's only 2 of them, though. It's good for now. Hopefully we'll find something. Walkers are 4. And runners are 2. quiet beginning. All right, so now team 2 is up. Did I reset all this stuff? Yeah, I did. Okay. You know, yeah, I read that in the thing, the Board Game Geek. I should mention, Mega Zip writes, I believe that was supposed to be Beyonce rather than Pam. And yeah, I read that on that Board Game Geek thread, but I'm not convinced. I mean, look up pictures of Pam Grier. I'm a big fan of Jack Hill, who sort of discovered Pam Grier, actually. But if you look up Pam Grier on just photos of her, it just looks just like her. And the Beyonce character that they say is an homage to her is actually an homage to Pam Grier. You know, it's Foxy Cleopatra. You know, Pam Grier playing Foxy Brown. So I don't know. I'm not convinced on that one. But you know, they could be right. I don't know. Anyway, I'm pushing this up. Well, maybe I shouldn't yet. Still, well, they'll be out of that train in no time. Moving that up. But then I guess Snoop Dogg was never in a Western either, that I know of. Was he? I don't know. Maybe he was. Let's see. Does that look... okay, that's a little better. Don't need that train so much. All right, we're on the second team here. And red and green are still in the train. That would be Madison. She has sprint. Oh, she has sprint. I'm an idiot. I could. That was the whole point. I could have sprinted her that first turn. Well, now I can sprint her. Well, actually, no, it's fine, because now she can do a search. She would actually be good for moving the wagon. 1, 2, 3. She can get up there. She can't move it this turn, because you need 3 actions to move that wagon. But she could get in that zone right now. Move it down. But we got to get rid of those walkers. What does she have? She has a knife. She has a pan. Well, hopefully somebody can provide support. Well, these other people have gunslingers. They can do some fanning actions. That'll work out. So let's... she can even do a search action, I think, because she has sprint. 1, 2... Yeah. Madison will do a sprint. I mean, a search action. She gets a sprint... A Schofield. That's 1. She's going to do her sprint move. What is she? She's green. All right. That'll be 1, 2, 3. That's her second action. Third action, she's in the zone, ready to push the cart, push the wagon. Let's see. Now we have our blue Sable and Mr. Gray are up, and we don't have any waters yet, so they're going to go into here to do their searches. 1, 2. Sable's going to search in here. What does she get? Schofield. Mr. Gray is up. Is this him? Yeah. 1, 2. He is going to do a search. And then he gets a saber. Does anything do 2 damage? Oh, yeah, the Schofield does 2 damage. Sable. She can... Okay. She might have to take out those brutes. Just started painting one of the base characters today. I'll be playing mine soon. What's this? I'm interested to try the Gears and Guns with the campaign, especially if the campaign's tough. I did Washington ZC, or I started it. I tried to, and I died halfway through because everybody was saying it's so easy. I did everything I could to make it harder. I was doing 4 survivors, and doing 4 survivors. Used the Abominafest rules. Used all the Abominations. I even used the not night. I mean, the night rules are part of the campaign, but there's the Dark Zone rules also, where if you shoot into them even during the day, and you can only like carry over 1 weapon. I ruled. Eventually, it was too much, and right as I got to the White House, I was in the White House and going down that long hallway you have to go down. An abductor spawned. You can't really be in line of sight with them or you'll get abducted. So he just like ruled that hallway and just I was screwed. So I got to make it a little bit easier. I'm waiting to hear what people say about the Gears and Guns campaign, whether it's hard or not. Anyway, what are these guys going to do? Mr. Gray and... Oh, no, they went already. All right, now I'm lost. I believe Red would be up there. Yeah. Red... Lila. Lila will... She's going to search. Come on. Yep, that's what she'll do. So search. Lila will search. She gets plenty of shells. And I need water. Move. She will rally Jeb, townsfolk, so she can do a lot of searching if necessary. She's up there. And what is that? That is... Okay, no. Then we still have guys up there to go. You know, I like... I don't know. I should play this more to find out. But I like modern... First edition and Black Plague because I know most people don't, but I like the slow burn of it. It's more the zombies come out slower in the beginning, but your weapons are terrible and it's harder to get better ones. So it's a longer game, a slower burn, but I like how it nicely sort of just ramps up. It's really interesting. But the more they streamline it, it's like they just cut into halfway on that. So it's a little bit of a ramp up, but not as much. But you got to have the energy for it, too. And I forgot to do the noise token. Where would the noise token have been? There were all these guys in this zone. I believe there were just as many here. And then 2 there. So it would be split between these 2. So I'll just put it here. What do we got here? So they're gonna need to search. If they go in there, corpse pile activates. I don't want to do that. This is Snoop Dogg. He's gonna go 1, 2, 3. He gets water. Snoop Dogg, is he? All right. He's in. All right. Snoop Dogg does not have the faithful rallied, so he'll have to give that up. But that's a good thing to have. And we still have a character to rally. So Coulson is going to have 2 characters, Thomas and Marcy. So he has townsfolk, faithful, and gunslinger skills. Rally was 1, 2. I could move him into there to do a search, but maybe I should stay out here so I can fire on these zombies. I think that's probably a good way to go. Whoa, look at that. He just walked right out of his shoes. Come on, guy. This orange one I have kind of sucks. Doesn't really hold very well. Alright, so he rallied 2. He does have another action, but there's not a whole lot he could do. Should he go in there and get a search done? What is... Snoop Dogg has a shotgun. That's pretty good. And when they do a trade, if he goes in there... No, they can't trade right now. There's no advantage to that. The only reason for me to go in there then is if I want an extra search on the next turn. But I need to get rid of these zombies and get by them, so I'm going to hold off on that. Is that my turn? That is my whole turn. That is my whole turn. I am now going to spawn 3 more. Oh no, I got to move. What am I doing? And we'll see if we put Madison in a bad place here. Oh, well. I don't think so. Extra activation doesn't matter. It's just if Abominations come up, a ton of Abomination cards. And so far, no. Long Dead Walkers, 4. One, two, three, 4. Ah! Where's it? 4 runners. Hey, didn't I spawn runners in the last one? I guess not. Let me check the cards. I feel like I spawned runners in the last one. I did. I screwed up. Had I known that, I might not have done what I did. Wait a minute. Oh, no, that's... okay, that's that. What am I doing? Spawned brutes. Spawned 4 walkers, 4 runners. 4 runners. Why did I put out 2 walkers? Wait a minute. 4 walkers, 2 runners. I grabbed the wrong thing. Okay, well, I screwed up. I might not have done this had I known that was 2 runners. Because now she can't really move the wagon. Well, unless I get somebody in there. Madison's the brawler, too. Oh. Yay. All right. What did Lila do? Why is she just over there? She searched, she moved. Shouldn't she have gone another move? I don't know. That seems odd. Okay. So, alright, so here's the new one. Long Dead Walkers, 4 runners, 2 runners. So another 2 runners in that zone. Oh, I hate that when I retro and I screwed myself with a stupid mistake. Probably would not have moved in the way I did. Let's see. So now first team is up. And they really want to get across this street. Because we got to get into there. So, but all we got is 2 characters. Coulson can... Let's see. Coulson's... Okay, Coulson's the one right there. Well, he can Vade Retro. Okay. It's not too bad. But he can't Vade Retro the runners unless he gets into that zone. So, I am going to probably... Yeah, Lucan will... Oh, I'd love Lucan to search again. I really want him to trade, too. But I don't know if we have time for that. Lucan's going to move into that zone. He's a gunslinger. He can do a fanning action. But all he has is that old timer. He has to hit a 6. Other than that, he can do 2 shots and hit on a 5 or a 6. So it makes more sense to roll the 6. Oh, man. Coulson has to go in there. He's going to... All right. See how this goes. Lucan is going to do a fanning action into that zone of walkers. Oh, not bad. He rolled 2 6s. And that is a boom. And actually, I'm an idiot. I did that wrong. I made a save myself because these runners would not have gone here. They move here, and they would have seen line of sight here and line of sight there. And I think the noise token was there. And if it wasn't there, that's actually 2 survivors. So they would redirect and go that direction. So that kind of saved my ass now that I think about it. It's kind of hard to pay attention to all this when I'm running 6 characters and trying to figure out zombie movement. So Lucan fanned. He hit 2. He goes up 2 AP adrenaline points, and I'm trying to keep those down until I get that wagon moved. Trying to get the wagon over to here before I get out of blue. And I'm trying to get all this, I want all the corpse piles decommissioned before I'm out of blue. That's the goal. Lucan is now fanned, so he would have to reload, but instead he has a shotgun, so he'll use his shotgun. He rolls 1 die, hits on a 3, 4, 5, or a 6. Whoa. And I missed the dice tower. He hits. Boom. Coulson is up. Coulson is going to... Is he going to shoot, or is he going to... he's going to go in there. He's going to take a chance. He's got a better chance with his knife. Where are you, Coulson? You're orange, and you got both of these people. Okay. That's 1 action. And this has to... Oh, I only got a 50-50 shot at this. Or he's going to take a wound if I want to Vade Retro those runners. Do I have another plan here? I mean, I could try shooting to be on the safe side. But that's got its own problems. Well, he might have to take a wound. Who knows? Alright, thank God. Taking a chance. They gotta, but getting across busy streets can be hard in this game. They got a 1. So he moved, he did that. Now he's gonna Vade Retro the runners. And if I get an extra activation runner card, it's fine because we're still in blue. So I think they should be able to move, and I want them to go into here. Alright, Lila is up. She's over here. Is that in frame? It is, okay. Lila does not have a gun. She has a pan and dynamite and plenty of shells. So she's not the person I want to be going right now. So that is a problem. She could move back into the train and do a couple of searches. If I went in there, tried to attack, I can't shoot in there. How's that? Ooh, Mr. Gray has the saber, though. That's pretty good. Mr. Gray's blue? Yeah. So he could deal with... Is he a brawler? No. Madison is the brawler. She's in green. Where is she? Oh, she's got the wagon. We got to get rid of these runners. Oh, that's going to be rough. Even if I take out these 2 runners, if she moves the wagon, we want to get rid of those 2 runners too. So, who's got... Okay, so Mr. Gray can Vade Retro. He's got the saber. Madison has a knife. Nobody's got good melee. Except for Mr. Gray. If I trade that, that's an action. Oh, man. I really want Sable to get out there and start shooting. She needs to get out there. So, okay. She could move in there. Take a couple of shots. It probably won't do any good. Mr. Gray can then come out. Hopefully hit him. 1 hit, 2, 3. Oh, he's not going to be able to hit the Vade Retro thing. Oh, God. Madison could be in some trouble here. She could be in some trouble. Alright. Well then, Lila will move back in there. Do a search. What does she get? She gets a Remington. Well, that's good. Now she can shoot at least. Well, oh, it's got a range of 2. Alright, she'll take a shot at those runners. She rolls 1 die with it. Hits on a 4, 5, or a 6. She hits. I'm rolling high so far. She hits. Runner goes away. Now it's up to Team 2. Should Madison do her action? Yep, I'm going to do Madison's action. She's, or should I just see what happens? I know what Madison wants to do, so let's do her last. Mr. Gray will Vade Retro, so Sable's going to go first. He's got a Schofield. She's going to try and hit that runner. She misses. She'll do another action. Come on. 3. Nope, she needs a 4, 5, or a 6. Ah, come on. There we go. Jeez. That runner's gone. Unfortunately, she used all her actions. She didn't get to search or move or anything. But Mr. Gray is coming up, and he can Vade Retro. He is blue, and he has Concepcion. He's going to go 1, 2. Get in line of sight. And oh, I don't have a second Vade Retro token thing that I use. I use it like a weird, stupid Grail thing. Oh well. I'll use a crown. I don't know what that looks like. Probably just a circle. Yep. Alright, so he Vade Retros them. 1, 2. That's his whole turn. So Madison's going to move that wagon. Now, it's the zombie turn. These two guys don't move. These do. And no Abominations, so we're still spawning 3. Brutes. Brutes. God dang, an Abomination. That was not a good... that was not good. 2 Brutes on both of those. Currently, I only have 1 weapon across all of us that kills Brutes. Apart from Dynamite. And what Abomination do we get? Where's the Abomination? There it is. Swamp Tongue. Well, that's a new one for me. Any survivor standing at range 0 to 1, and within line of sight of the Swamp Tongue, must spend an additional action to leave their zone. Oh, man. Oh, and the wagon is right there. The wagon's right there. How's that going to work? Because we need 3. You have to have 3 actions to move the wagon. The wagon's going to be stuck there until we get rid of Swamp Tongue. So I guess Sable might have to use her Dynamite for that. Wait a minute. Abomination. Okay, yeah. So where's the... Oh, there's the reference card. Swamp Tongue. Where's he? Oh, he looks ridiculous. He's got this big old tongue sticking out. And he's going to be attacking that wagon. Oy, oy, oy. Alright, it is now my turn. It's Team 2 that's up. Team 2. Sable can't do anything, even though she really needs to help out there. She moves into that wagon zone. Oh, she's the one with the Dynamite, though. She could move up here. She could Dynamite this zone. She'd be done. Well, no, she wouldn't be done. She'd get another action, because now we'd be in yellow, which I did not want to be in yellow yet, because I wanted to decommission all the corpse piles before then. But I will get the wagon over there, which is what I wanted to do there. So, and I guess I don't know how they have a choice, because we got to get rid of that guy, because he's going to screw up that whole thing. Or I could abandon the whole wagon thing, and that's going to be rough. All right. That's what she's going to have to do. And then she's going to be stuck here. Brutes are going to move into her zone. but she does have the 2 damage. She's gonna have to shoot at him probably. So here's what we're gonna do. Sable is gonna go first. Come up here. They'll enter the wagon because I believe that's a free action. Is it a free action to get out of the wagon? When you enter a zone with the wagon, you can automatically just get on the wagon. And then when the wagon gets moved, that's an extra move action for her. Problem is, then she's got to get out of the wagon. And I think that's going to be an action. Pretty sure. So what does it gain me? Well, nothing really, unless I just stayed in the wagon and moved with it. Yeah, I don't really see the advantage of the wagon. What it does for you. I mean, in this case, you know, you have to move it, so I get this mission. But other missions, I don't really see the point of the wagon when it's in there. Wagon times... Oh, that's not the table of contents. Wagon, 22. Any survivor in the wagon was sent through. Survivor may spend a move action in the wagon zone to get in or out. Move penalty still apply. If survivor ends their move action in the wagon zone, they may get in the wagon as a free action. Survivor in the wagon still is the same. The wagon may hold. No, it's an extra action to get out. So I don't really see the advantage. So they're, even though they're standing on the wagon, they're not in it. Doesn't really do anything. Or why not? Have them in the wagon. That'll get them out. Actually, yeah, I'll do that. Because then they'll be out of the zone. Alright, I take that back. It is kind of useful. Maybe an extra action. I mean, it may not give me an extra action, because that extra action used up in the next turn, but she won't be in the zone with the brutes. So that, yeah, they'll get freely into the wagon. Actually, that'll help that. Then she's going to use her dynamite. Boom. She gets 7. Actually, well, shit, she gets an extra action now. Okay. Gotta move the swamp tongue. So she can take a shot at those brutes right now. And that's going to move the boom token over to here. I just used 2 noise tokens for this. I haven't even punched any of that stuff. Well, I punched the tokens, the spawn tokens. That's going to be 7. It's going to be 8, and we're now in yellow, which I did not want to be in yellow so soon. I'd really try to avoid that. Okay. She did that. She's in yellow. 1, 2, 3. Yep, she can fire. She's going to fire her Schofield again. She only rolls 1 die on that, though. Could she do fanning with that? Wait a minute. Should I do fanning? Nah. If I did fanning, that would give the boom there. Not that that matters. And whatever. I already rolled. I got a 4, so whatever. Fanning probably would have done the same thing. Although I could have gotten 2, but maybe I would have gotten none. Gotta remember, these gunslingers can fan. So that is it for Sable's turn. Mr. Gray can Vade Retro. He could Vade Retro all the way up to here, because that's in sight. That'll give them more actions. And it's okay for them to move there, because Sable can take out that. So he's going to Vade Retro this zone. That's 1 action. He can't... He doesn't have anything to hit the brutes. So... Where is he? Let's get there. So he's going to go 1, 2. He doesn't have holy water or anything yet. So I guess he'll go down here, continue searching. Next turn. Madison is up. Madison will push the cart for 3 actions. Well, got the wagon out of that death area there. That's good. And now team 1 is up. I'm going to start with Lila over here and get her out of the train. Well, maybe she'll do a search. She's got townsfolk. She can do as many searches as she wants. 1, 2. Yeah, she might as well just stay in there and do a bunch of searches unless she gets something and can give it to somebody as a trade. That would be good. Here's her first search. Lila gets a tomahawk. Lila's a brawler, so that's actually really good for her. She will do a second search. She gets a Colt. Can she dual wield that with somebody? Ooh, Madison and Sable both have Schofields. Where's Madison? Madison's right there. They're in the same zone. They should do a trade action once I get a chance. She has a Colt. So dynamite can be used anywhere. So put that there. She could do a third search action. Maybe that's the way to go. Because she can sprint. She can move fast when necessary. So yeah, she'll just stay there. Maybe she'll get some water. Holy water. Nope. Twin barrel. Twin barrel. So that's not bad. What do we got here? What's better, a Remington or a Colt? 02141. 01141. Well, obviously the Remington's better, but I'd be using the twin barrel at distance anyway. Does anybody else have a Remington? No. Okay. So I guess this one, yeah, it's better. And I'm throwing her pan away. Goodbye, pan. All right, so Lila went. Now we got them up. This has been Vade Retroed already. And who is that? That's Coulson. So Coulson could Vade Retro that. He needs the water. 1, 2. Unfortunately, they're in different zones. So I guess Lucan's going to have to go first. And they can't shoot in that zone. Because nobody has weapons that'll do 2 damage. And they can't melee in that zone. 1 is going to give the water to Coulson. 2, they're going to move here. And if we get a runner extra activation, it's going to be 4 zombies he's going to have to deal with. Maybe he shouldn't give it to him just yet, because I don't think they can get in there yet. Oh, that's going to... Where's the boom tokens? Boom tokens are there, but they see them. This guy's going to move here. That's unfortunate. Well, maybe we're going to have to Vade Retro that brute. 1, 2. So if Coulson doesn't give him that, 1, 2, he can get over to here. And then he can Vade Retro him and go 1, 2, and they'll both here. And we can do that water. We'll have to do that water trade next turn. But I think this is the way to go. Because I'd rather be next to the 1 brute than the 2 brutes. In case they get extra activations. Well, they would still be 2 away. Whatever. Alright, Lucan, you still got the water. You're going to go here. He's going to go 1, 2, and he's going to Vade Retro that brute. That was Vade Retroed by... That Vade Retro was done by Mr. Gray. So we got these both zones dealt with. And that is the end of that turn. And there is no Abomination. So three spawns, 3 zombie spawns here. First off, we got runners, and we got long dead walkers. And we're in yellow now. Sheesh. We're in yellow. So we got 4 runners. Down here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And where's my cards? There they are. 4 long dead walkers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay. This is getting full up here. Should pull these out. 4 brutes. Alright, this boom becomes a bang. Stays here. Did I move them? Wait a minute. Those 2 are Vade Retroed. Got 4 runners. Yeah, I didn't move these guys. These guys needed to move. I believe. Yeah, pretty sure. I didn't do that. Okay, so get rid of these cards. I always forget everything. So now it is first player, first team, which is this team and Lila. All right, we're going to go with this team first, I guess. They got to get in there. Once they get in there, we can find some more water. Although we got we're moving the wagon. We need to find some more water. We just need to take these objectives. We got these 4 objectives, those 2 and those 2. We need to get them to the wagon. Well, we'll see how this goes. See how this plays out. How does this want to work? Coulson is definitely going to have to decommission the corpse pile, and he's probably going to want to Vade Retro something. So that's, well, actually that's just 1 action, but he does need to get the water. Can somebody shoot at something? No, because it's all brutes. Nobody's got 2 firepower on that team. So that's a no. They can't shoot at anything. They can't really do anything. Yeah, it's just basically get in there. All right. Coulson will give his... Lucan will give his water to Coulson. And Lucan's in yellow and has Hannah. That's 1 for the trade action, 2 for the move action. This is going to activate. Hopefully we're going to deactivate it very soon here. And he's going to do a search for his 3rd action. Or should he get out of there? He's going to be in line of sight. These guys, if I don't get out of there, these guys are going to come in. Ooh, and they don't have... Oh, I hate to do it. They're just going to have to hide out. Do a 3rd action into there. Hide in that little room until they can actually fight off those brutes. All right. Same thing with the... Well, actually, that's the one we could Vade Retro. If we wanted to stay in there and do some searching. But then if we don't get a 2 damage weapon, I'm just going to keep Vadoing Retroing that. Nah. They will... 1, 2, 3 for Vade Retro, and we can get rid of the corpse pile. So what's he going to Vade Retro? What's he going to do? Let people pile up there. Nail them over there. So they don't become too much of a problem. Long dead walkers, you have to do the... do that. I will do them. They will do them. He Vade Retro that. He's going to move into here. 2, 3. And then he's going to take 5 AP. Flip this. Everybody is still in blue except for Sable. That sucks. That's the end of that. Lila, we're going to go with her now. She's got this awesome sprint. She's got some weapons. She still has nothing that does 2 damage. What about that tomahawk? No, she doesn't. We need some 2 damage weapons here. Jeez. Alright, she'll do a search. Except she doesn't have anything that would be really good to throw away. So maybe she should sprint over and do a trade action with somebody. So who needs weaponry? We got Sable. Could definitely use... Sable could use melee, but she's... Lila's only got the 1 melee. Sable's got the Schofield. Lila does not have a Schofield. She can do Earl. Earl's got a sawed-off, a saber, and an old-timer. What is green there? Schofield and a knife. Well, I do want to have Madison or Sable, somebody, dual wield these Schofields. So maybe she should go over there and give them a gun. Make sure they have one. Yeah, she'll do that. She will, well, sprint action, trade action. She can still do one more search. Where is Sable? Sable's in the wagon. Madison is at that. Oh, man. That means if she does a search, she's got to throw something away. And she's got all good stuff. She's got all good stuff. Alright. Yeah. She goes here. Alright. She'll give that Colt to Sable. I mean to Madison. And Madison will be able to trade and get one of them will get dual Schofields. Alright, that's 2 actions for her. For Lila. She can't shoot anybody. She doesn't have 2 damage. So she's going to go in there. She's going to go in the hideout building. And now it's up to Team 2. Definitely want to make use of that Vade Retro we got going on for Team 2. Madison, Sable want to trade. And Madison could push the wagon again. That's a plan. Alright, well, okay. She's in blue. So if she's going to push the wagon, she can't make the trade action. So Sable will go and she will make a trade action. Does she want to stay on the wagon afterwards? No. She's got to get in there and do stuff. Alright. Sable will make the trade action. She'll take the Schofield. Should she give the Schofield? She's a brawler. She wants, yeah, she'll take the Schofield. She will dual wield Schofields. Anything else to trade? Not really. You give the old timer, but nope, nothing else. She did a trade action. She's gonna go 2 to get out of the wagon, and she'll go in the hideout. Hopefully to do some searching in the next turn. Madison, she's gonna move the wagon. Get that going on. Oh, she's coming out of their base. She's not in the wagon. Wait a minute, who has Jeb? Madison doesn't have Jeb. Lila has Jeb. Okay. Madison doesn't have anybody rallied. So she moved. I think. Was that it? No, Mr. Gray. Mr. Gray. You could chance and go up here. 1, 2, Vade Retro, those brutes. He wouldn't be able to search then. Alright, we need to search, so he's not gonna do that Vade Retro. Does he have town? Oh, he doesn't have townsfolk ability. That sucks. He can only search once. Well, he'll search once. Ah, Winchester. Come on, people. I need some water. Or holy water. Need some water. Come on. My people is thirsty. Alright, that was one action. I mean, I guess he could trade... He could trade companions and take Trixie and do another search. Kind of feel like that's cheating. But, this is getting hard. Technically, you can do it, though. It's perfectly part of the rules. Is he in it? But he can't Vade Retro if he does that. Well, he already did a search. So he can't. He's not going to have the time to do that. He could take... Alright, he'll take an objective. He'll take this objective. Ooh. That goes up to 10. Gives him another action. Come on. Did a search, took an objective. That gives him a bounty weapon. Ah, it only does 1 damage. The Mauser C96. Sawed-off. What do we got here? 0 to 1, 0 to 2, 2, 3, 1. So it's definitely better than the sawed-off. So let's put that there. Is that it for this turn? I believe so. Gonna start searching and get those objectives. I forgot about they can help us out. And we might as well start taking them because we're already in yellow. Those guys don't move. Alright, so where are they heading? Nobody took any shots? Somebody shoot from this range? No, they didn't. Was that this turn she shot that? Well, whatever. So the noise token is there. There's nobody in line of sight. I think this is where the boom happened from the previous turn. Ah, I gotta pay attention to this noise token stuff. This happened from the last turn, the boom. Became a bang. Did anybody shoot? Did she shoot into this? Did somebody shoot into this zone? No. So yeah, this would still be here. And there's nobody in line of sight. Although, wait a minute. If zombies reach a zone, this gets reset to the zone with the most survivors. So when they spawned, should have gone to the zone with the most survivors, which might have been up here. Although there were like a few here. There was like Sable wasn't there. Sable had Trixie, so it would have been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And those guys were here. And they had 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which means I get to choose because it was equal. It was equal. And choosing now is kind of cheating because now I know the situation better. But what am I going to do? What would I have done at the time, I guess is the question. Well, that would seem more dangerous. So I'd probably put that there. So these would be here. Nobody's in line of sight really of anybody. So there, I'm going to move here. Boom. Boom. They're hiding out, so they don't see the thing there. There. All the moves. Okay. No Abominations, so there's only 3 spawns. The runners are all touching each other here. Come on, guys. Zombies touching each other is always a problem. You got walkers, and an Abomination. 6 and 4 walkers. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna start picking up these objectives now. I'm not finding any holy water or water. I found 1 water the whole game. Maybe I'm just gonna have to move on and go into those zones and make tons of spawn zones. That's not good. Where's the Abomination cards? Oh, here they are. Alright, here's the Abomination. Melting Pot. Each time the Melting Pot activates, and before it moves, place 2 walkers in its zone. If there are not enough walkers, ignore this special rule. And before it moves, I guess the walkers would also move, or since they're spawning, that's their move. I don't know. Maybe I should look up the full rules on that. Although I have a feeling they probably won't even say. All right, that goes there. This should become active for the next turn. And second team is up. Second team. Maybell's probably, or no, who's that green? It's Madison. It's Madison. No, Madison does not have any good weapons. She has a knife. Oh, when I reorganized, I should have put this down there. What am I thinking? She has a knife. Ay. I would really like to get some water before, actually, I just like to get some, whatever. Sable. Sable is in that zone. Mr. Gray already has a bounty weapon. What's the next bounty weapon? Gain 3 AP or more by killing zombies at range 2 or more in a single turn. That is the Colt Buntline. I think that might do 2 damage. In which case Sable should probably not be the one to take it. What about Lila has room. She could take it. She's not up yet though. Be great for Madison. Alright. But then if Madison takes it, she's not going to be able to use it this turn. If Lila takes it, she can take it, jump out of there, and try and plug a few of the zombies. I wonder if, what if you Vade Retro the Melting Pot? Does that mean the walkers don't spawn? Each time the Melting Pot activates, so I would assume no. I would assume no on that. Who has the sprint ability? That's Madison. So Madison could sprint in there, grab that objective, come out, start shooting. She'll do that. She'll jump in there. She'll take this last objective, although the last objective may not even be a bounty weapon. We'll find out. Boom. It is. It is. Hopefully it does 2 damage. Ah, it doesn't do 2 damage. The Colt Buntline does not do 2 damage. Ah, man. We're getting brutalized here. Should we just gun it, try to grab the objectives and run and barely do any combat this game? Thinking about it. Alright, she's got the Colts. It does a little better than the Colts. Basically the same as the Colts, except it has range. Longer range. That was 2 actions for her. She goes up to 5 AP. And this would be in the... I should have moved this during the zombie turn. That's the zone with most survivors. Okay, she sprinted. She took the objective. She still has just 1 action. She can't shoot into that zone if she moves out. She can do a search. She can do a search. She'll do a search. She gets plenty of shells. Jesus. Come on, guys. Give me some water. Holy water. Anything. Freaking. Or damage to weapon. I'm getting screwed here. Mr. Gray. He can come out. He can Vade Retro. That zone. He'll go back in. He can search. All right, he'll search first. See what do we get for Mr. Gray. Why would it be a damage 2 weapon or holy water or anything? Why? Why would that happen? That wouldn't happen. Man. Come on, guys. I need that. All right, so then he's going to move out. He's got 4 actions. So searched, 2, Vade Retro for 3, move back for 4. Should he move back? He doesn't need to move back, does he? Those runners are going to be after us. They'll be in that zone. What does he have? He has the saber. That's not bad. Maybe he should stay in there. Be ready for those runners. All right. Mr. Gray will stay out there. Although if we get an extra activation, not good for Mr. Gray. All right. We'll stay in there. Plus he can do another search again and hopefully find some water. God, now I don't remember who went. Madison went. Mr. Gray went. Sable did not go. She's the one wielding Schofields. She's got to get out there and do some shots. She is in yellow. She can run out there. She can do... She can go out there, do 2 shots, and go back. She can search. 1, 2. Do 2 actions and stay there. Be in the same spot that... potentially dangerous spot. Alright. She'll play it safe, I guess. She'll move out there. 2 shots, and then move back. Or 2 actions, and move back. Because I guess she's firing twice, or she's dual wielding. Unless she wants to do a search and just like 1 shot. Nah. Sable, which one is she? She is purple. She's going to take Trixie. That's her companion. 1, 2 actions, so that's 4 dice. She's dual wielding Schofield. She hits on a 4, 5, or 6. Hits those brutes, hopefully. She hits 2 brutes. She's at 11. She's 11, she moves back. Oh, this is getting to get ugly. And then Team 2 is up. Lila is up. She does not have a 2. I mean, she can do a trade action. Get a 2. Does she have Townshook? She does. She can do a lot of searching. She's going to do a search. She gets a Colt because, you know, hey. Why would it be something I need? Why would it be something I need? All right, she could trade that Colt with somebody else has a Colt. Maybe they can do a wield. Who has a Colt? Madison has a Colt, but she already has a buntline. She could do a wield that Colt and get 2 dice, but the twin barrel's not bad either. That does 2. 0 to 2. That doesn't help her. Maybe somebody else could, but then I don't know. We gotta waste someone. You gotta waste 2 trade actions to put those Colts together and then give them to somebody else. All right, she'll do another search action. She's in blue. She has 3 actions. Fucking A. Plenty of bullets. It's better for her than plenty of shells. It'd be nice to keep both, but I guess she'll have to throw one of those away. Come on, man. We need water. We need holy water. Or water. Something, people. It's got to be in there, man. Should we just forget it and start going for objectives? Just bully rush these objectives and try and Vade retro our way to the wagon and put everything in the wagon and... Oh crap, I've been putting objectives over here. That's not where they go. So who took these objectives? I think, well, Mr. Gray did because he has a bounty weapon, and I guess Madison did. Because they got to put those in the wagon. Lila is still up, right? I haven't done... No, Lila did a search. 1 action. She's got 2 more actions. She has +1 die melee. Melee doesn't do well. She goes in. Oh man, maybe we should just have headed here and cross that area and get in there. If she does a search, she'll have to throw away a good weapon. Put it like that. So maybe she should trade, but not even a good weapon, just an okay weapon. Remington, Colt. She has that Colt. That's what I should have thrown away instead of the plenty of shells. Oh, well, she'll do another search. Dynamite. I guess it's okay. I do not think we're going to find water. Nope. Alexa, turn kitchen lights to 100. There we go. All right. So Lila did 2 searches. Does she do a third? She's got 2 dynamites, plenty of bullets, tomahawk, a Remington, and a twin barrel. But we need... Alexa, turn lights to 100. No, not these lights. Alexa, turn off lights. Alexa, turn kitchen lights to 100. There we go. Where am I? Okay, so you can do a third search. We really need to find holy water, and we're not finding it. Or water. She's got no... Is there anything? Oh my god. Alexa, turn kitchen lights to 100. Well, if she's not going to... Well, she's only got 1 move. Well, if she gets water or holy water, she'll have to throw out that twin barrel or Remington. We got to find some holy water. There we go. Now we're talking. We also need damage 2 weapons, which we don't have. My searches aren't coming up very good. I guess that's what I'm trying to say here. I like that twin barrel. Oh, I hate to get rid of this Remington, but... what do you do? Alright, so we found some holy water. We can get in that building. Try and cross over into that building. All right, these guys are up. They're going to take those objectives. They're going to do some searching. Coulson, you're orange. All right, what do you find? Boom. He does not find... I mean, he finds a weapon, actually. That's what that means. Finds a bounty weapon. What do we get here? Volcanic pistol. Damage 1. What do you know? Hey, wait a minute. Coulson has water. Is that just because he didn't discard it? I think that's what that means. I just forgot to remove it when he took out that corpse pile. Right? Because I'm not seeing discarded water. I don't think he found it. No, he shouldn't have that water. That should be gone. Okay, Coulson. That was 1 action. You will now search for 2 water. Come on, baby. Plenty of bullets. Alright, search it again. Give me damage 2 or some water. Machete. There we go. That's something. Something. Does damage 2 with that knife. You can roll 2 dice. He can do some melee. Anyway, what was that? That was 3 actions, right? He did. He took the objective. Right, and he plenty of bullets. And yeah, okay. That was his whole turn. Lucan's up. Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg is going to not find a bounty weapon. But that did give him an extra action. He's an 8. And he does have townsfolk. So he has 3 actions left. He has 3 actions left. So he's going to do search. And he does not have... He can't go into that other building yet because Coulson's the one who has Vade Retro. I mean, has... well, actually... No, if Lucan finds holy water, he can go in there. Okay, let's find out. Alright, he's going to search 1. He finds holy water. Thank the Lord. Alright, so... Lucan has 4 actions. He took an objective. He searched. Where is he? He is yellow. He's got Hannah. Alright, so he did 2 actions. He's going to go 3. And could take an objective and stay there and come in. But Lucan has no melee. He has to shoot, but he can't. So he's going to be hitting that, and that's going to be not working. Only Coulson can dual wield his machetes. It's going to be a lot. Neither of these guys have dynamite yet. Oh. What the hell was that? What the hell was that? My light fixture just like shook for no reason. That was wild. 1, 2. So he searched, took an objective, moved for 3. So yeah, he's going to have to hide out. He's going to have to go into here. And he's going to use his holy water. It's going to put him into 13. And that will deactivate this corpse pile zone. And that is that turn. Things are getting ugly. Alright. Each time the melting pot activates, and before it moves, Place 2 walkers. Okay. So it sort of leaves them. Boom. Okay, now, yeah, that would be there. So these guys go boom. These guys are gonna go in here. That'd be a good place to dynamite. People have dynamite. Lila has 2 dynamite. These are all, those guys are all out of line of sight, so they're gonna go boom, boom, boom. And this spawn could get really ugly. I think we're gonna, we'll see, maybe not so bad. 1 brutes, and there's an abomination, so yeah, we need 4 here. Brutes, brutes, brutes. Brutes, 3 brutes and an abomination. Son of a bitch. That means I'm going to be running out of brutes and this abomination's going to activate again. Oh, man. 4, 4, 4. I don't think I have that many. This is not good. 4, 4, 3, 4. That's the end. That's the end of brutes. Okay, which means this guy is going to go here. Then he's going to move in. And that leads to trouble. Gonna have to use some dynamite. I'm gonna do some dynamiting. The bang. Bang token's gonna stay where it is. And who is up? Team 1 is up. Team 1 is up. All right, so we got to get in there and get those objectives and cross the street. That's what we want. That is our goal. 1, 2, 3. Does anybody have holy water? Nope. Somebody else found holy water, right? Oh yeah, Lila has holy water. So we can get into there without getting a spawn. Oh, I wish one of these people would have sprint. Maybell's the one with sprint, though. She's over there. Wait, each time the melting pot activates. So all those extra activations would have caused walkers. All right. Don't want to do this, but there you go. Where are we? Team 1. Team 1 still up. Okay. All right, Lucan. Gonna go out. You're gonna take an objective. Boom. Ah, Lucan. Again without a... Shit. And that's bad. Lucan is now... He's going to put us into orange if he shoots. I shouldn't have done that. I should have left that for Coulson. Coulson can take 2 objectives. Well, he'd get to 18 as well if he did that. We're no better off. He has townsfolk. He can do some searching. Should he go into orange? Try to avoid that. We can move him 1. Take 2, 3. Vade retro that zone. But then everybody's going to move in. How are we going to get across the street here? Oh, we got to get an opening. He moved out. He took an objective. That's 2. He could move back and still do a search. Could move into here. Ooh, that's a good way to go. He'll do a search. Come on. Damage 2 weapon. Damage 2 weapon. Damage 2. I can't grab the thing. Plenty of shells. Freaking hell, man. This game is screwing us. Alright, he's going to move here. Hope for no extra activations. Oh, that's going to move the walkers into that zone. Well, that means he'll have to attack them, and unless we could Vade Retro them. Who do we want to Vade Retro? Could Vade Retro them. Oh, it's all screwed. Alright, he will, they go 1, 2, well, we know it's red. 6 plus 5 is 11. Extra action. Gets a bounty weapon. Alright, it does 1 damage, as usual. Because, you know, why? Why would I be given something that does 2 damage? Lordy, lordy, lordy. Alright, 1, move. 2, take that. 3, move over here. 4, Vade Retro. That's his turn. Somehow they're going to have to get across that street. He could go up there to start shooting on the next turn. They need to get across the street. If they can get across the street, try and grab those 2 objectives, and then we head for the wagon. Alright, Lila is up. Oh no, we don't want Lila up right now. She's the one with the dynamite. Son of a bitch. She is in blue, probably. Yeah, and she's in blue. She's in blue. I'd love to... I wish Lila wasn't up right now. The plan was she could have moved into here, dynamited these 2 zones. But obviously can't dynamite that zone. Somebody could take the dynamite, but it's an extra action. Oh, Lila, Lila, Lila. What do you have? You have the tomahawk, and that's a pretty good weapon. She could do some good, solid... Alright, that's what she'll do. I don't know. 1, 2, dynamite, 3. Then she's got 1 melee action. That means somebody... One of you guys got any good melee here? Mr. Gray's got a saber. Mabel's got a pan and a knife. Oh, yeah. Well, Lila could give that bounty weapon to somebody. Alternately, she can dynamite this area and then move out and be ready to somebody else to dynamite the abomination. Or let the abomination live and we'll dynamite that. I don't like any of these options. Not crazy about any of these options. Who's the brawler? Mabel's the brawler, so she has a free move action to come out there and attack. Lila has +1 die melee, so she'll roll 3. She'll roughly get 1.5. She might get 2. Ugh. Ugh. Does anybody else have dynamite in this? Nope. 2 dynamites. 2 dynamites. Is that the case? 2 dynamites. She could give both those to somebody, and she loses out on an action. Ooh. All right, maybe I should just let the Abomination live. I'll put a, and we can loop around here, or maybe not. We can draw the Abomination. Who sprints? Maybell sprints. So maybe Maybell should sprint up here to grab these. All right, that's the plan. That's the plan. Lila is going to dynamite these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, these 6 zombies. Kind of a waste of dynamite. That wasn't that bad of a zone, but we need to get moving. Dynamites those 6. It's going to put her into yellow, just barely, which is good, because she could use that extra action. 1, 2. I'll leave that for now. Okay, so she dynamites that 1, 2, 3. Should she give the dynamite to somebody and let them dynamite it? Because, yeah, Maybell could really use an extra action. She could get into yellow. So maybe she'll stay here after that. Do a trade? Yeah. She'll do a trade. She'll give dynamite to Maybell. That's 2. I'll keep these out. Oh, but if she does that, she's stuck here. Which is maybe fine. She's going to have to deal with runners then. She's got the tomahawk, and we'll have to hope for no extra activations. A little dangerous. Ay. And she can't throw that. Oh, she can't do that. Forget it. Forget it. Where's that holy water? Or I mean dynamite. Alright, here's the dynamite. This is going to freaking put us into orange, isn't it? Well, technically, no. Alright, she dynamited that. 1, 2, 3. Well, it may, yeah. This will probably... Oh, God, then this puts us into orange. Alright, hold on. Maybe she does. Maybe we'll chance it and leave hers waiting out there. Or she gives the holy water to Maybell as well. That means Maybell gets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Plus 5 is 16. 21. Now that puts us into orange too. Son of a bitch. If I could just hold off on orange for one more turn. She could. That's 2. Son of a bitch. I don't know what to do. She gives holy water to Sable. Sable could do that. Or Mr. Gray. But that's 2 actions. She blows dynamite, 1 action. She gives that 2, 3, and then she can't get out of that zone. Or she doesn't use the dynamite. 1, 2, 3. And she goes into here. And we don't dynamite them yet. Okay. That's my plan. That's what I'm doing. Alright. 1, she dynamited. 2, she moved. 2 and 3. 4, she goes here. Activates this. She throws away holy water. Brings it up to 12. Deactivates that. Alright, so we're all going to try and cross into that building, I think. Is the plan here. Hopefully that abomination won't activate twice. And we're running out of zombies, so that's really could be a dangerous thing. What's the objective for this center? The objective was this wagon over here. That wagon was originally here. You have to move it down to the exit, so it has one more zone to go. And then you have to gather all the objectives. There was 8 of them. 2 per objective room. Which I have all of them. I have all of them except for these 2. And you have to put those objectives into the wagon, get the wagon there, and then everybody has to be in that zone with no zombies. And it's been brutal. It's been absolutely brutal because all my searches have barely shown up any water or damage to weapons. Nobody has the ability to do damage to +1 damage. So I've barely gotten any damage to weapons. I think I just picked up 1. So that's good. So these brutes have just been brutal. And so I had to rely on dynamite, but I don't have that much dynamite either. I don't know. It's been brutal. I don't know if I'm going to conquer this one. These guys got to get across the street. I don't know how that's going to happen because everybody's going to move in. I really need this zone empty. Actually, Lila has that dynamite. Somebody can get up there and dynamite, maybe cross over into there. Right now they're trying to cross the street here. Where am I? Alright, okay, so Lila went. That's the end of her turn. And now it is Team 2 is up. Team 2. Madison has her sprint ability. That's a good one. That's a great one. She would love to get that dynamite. Get that dynamite these guys. 2. So, what else can we do here? Sable, Miss May. Yeah, everybody's either got to search or just move out of that zone. Mr. Gray now has this Winchester that does 2 damage. Actually, you know, now they do have some 2 damage weapons. They could take some shots there, but maybe we should just rush it. Problem is we do have to get that wagon. Somebody's got to waste a whole 3 actions on that thing. Alright, could move 1 person up there. Move them into the train car, then they'd still be in line of sight. And everybody would move this way. Kind of wanted to all move this way, and then hopefully we get them all in here, and then we move around. Yeah. What Maybelle has that. Maybelle's gonna go. She does her sprint. This could be 2. She could grab dynamite for 3. Alright, she will do that. She'll do a trade action, grab the dynamite. Should she give her knife away to Lila? 2. But then that leaves her with not much melee. But does she need it? Well, she might. 1, 2, 3. I really hope that abomination doesn't move into our zone. Team 2 is up. Maybell went. Yeah, okay. So now Mr. Gray will go. He's going to go. One. He's got how many actions? He has 4 actions. 1, 2. Avade Retro, that guy. 3, 4. Do we only have the 1 dynamite? Son of a bitch, that's all we have. Alright, so Sable will go. Did I move the wrong person? I moved the wrong person. What the hell's going on? Who's green? Green is Maybell. I don't know. We move them all up. I have no idea what's going on. But Sable, 1, 2, 3. She's in yellow. She could move up another. Who does she have? She has Trixie. She could also do a search. Maybe it's good to go this way. The idea is I'm trying to corral them this way, and then I'll go down. Alright, so that is that, I guess. Audio tokens there. Nobody sees anybody. Well, no. The Abomination sees them, but he's not going to move yet. It's Vade Retroed. So everybody's going to head towards that zone. So, but now they see him. Get extra activated. Okay. All right, we got 4 spawns. We got walkers. We got long dead. Oh, we got a runner extra activation. That's not going to go well. That's not going to go well. 4 walkers. Somebody's going to take wounds. That might have lost us the game. 4 walkers. 6 long dead. Extra activation on runners. The only runners are here. And there's 4 of them. That's 4 wounds we're going to have to freaking take. Were those there? I guess those were there. Or did I push them out of the zone? I don't freaking know. Well, they're going to move into here, and because they're runners, they get another action. And red, blue, and green. All right. 2 wounds. 1. We just made it. Just made it. Come on, go in. Oh, those runners. That could have fucked us. That could have done bad things for us. Because now they got to get out of that zone with the runners. Maybell's got the dynamite. She's the only one with dynamite. She can do some searching in that zone. Try and move in there and get it. This bang token's going to move here. Oh, the Abomination. He's going to move up. Ay, ay, ay. And when he moves, 2 walkers spawn. Oh, man. Second team is up. Maybell's up. Should Maybell... plan was her to dynamite this so these guys could move in. But we may want to dynamite that zone there. Dynamite that zone. Somebody else had dynamite. Oh, wait a minute. No, Maybell's the only one. Maybell's the only one. Yep. Yepers. Alright, who else is in there? Red. Who's up? Hopefully we got some good melee. We don't really. Mr. Gray can roll 2 dice, hitting on a 3, 4, 5, or a 6. Lila's not up till later. Nobody has marksman. Sable never really got to use her combat reflexes. Maybell has ooh. Well, it might be up to them. They're maybe gonna have to find their own dynamite and get out of there somehow. Sorry guys, we got our own issues. They both have townsfolk. They're going to have to find their own dynamite. Alright. Well, that's that. Maybe we'll move. We'll dynamite. And then we'll attack the runners. Alright. This is one action. She uses her dynamite 2 actions. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then we have the 16. 16. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That puts us into orange. Maybell went straight to orange. From blue to orange. How many actions was that? She moved. She dynamited. So she has 2 more actions. She can get jump. That's useful. Charge. +1 to dice roll. Now that jump could come in handy. That jump could really come into handy. Although maybe not. Well, yeah, it might. Maybe I'll move. Dynamited. 2 more actions. She's gonna use her pan and knife. That rolls 2 dice. Hits on a 5 or a 6. She's got 2 actions left. She'll do them at the same time. And she doesn't hit on any of them. So, that's not good. Alright. Alright, Mr. Gray. What can you do? You can Vade Retro these guys if necessary. So, what does Sable have? Sable just has guns, combat reflexes. She can't shoot into this zone. She could do a trade action. She could do a trade action and take Maybell's pan and knife. The better thing to do would be to take the saber, but then Mr. Gray doesn't have a saber. 2 hits on a 2. 2 dice. Hits on a 3. Alright, maybe we'll just play past the saber. Hopefully Sable will take them out. She's got 1 action. That she did. She's got 3 more actions. She's got 3 more actions. She'll do 2 right now. And roll 4 dice. She hits on what? 3, 4, 5, or 6. She hits 2. Ugh, come on. Oh, we need to kill these guys. She's got one more action. She's gonna, I guess, do it again. No, she doesn't. Yes, she does. Yeah, good deal there. She's out of actions. Now it is Mr. Gray's turn. Mr. Gray can move out and Vade Retro. Those guys. What does he have? He has a Mauser. Maybe he should just shoot into that zone. Nope, he'll hit the freaking brute. Which, by the way, there's no Abominations, but I'm sure one will spawn because we're going to be running out of zombies. Oh no, he's got a Winchester. 1 to 3. All right, Earl Grey. We'll move out here. That's one action. That is one action. He's going to take 2 actions to roll 2 dice into that zone. Hits on a 4, 5, or 6. He doesn't have plenty of bolts, so yeah, I can do it at the same time. 2. Right. 4, 5, or 6. This is 2 actions. And I don't know what that one is. He hits twice so far. Hits twice. Alright, he hit twice. He has one more action. He could move to that wagon. No, he's got about a retro. Shit. He's got 1, 2, 3. Ah, he really should have gotten rid of all of them. It's going to be up to Lila then. What does she roll? She rolls 1. Want to get somebody to that wagon so they can move it. All right, so Mr. Gray will do one more shot. Instead of Vada retroing, he will shoot into there. It's on a 4, 5, or a 6. No, he's got the Mauser. He doesn't need a 2 for that. He's a 3, 4, 5, or a 6. Ah, he only hit 1. He really needed to hit both. Oh, you disappoint me. All right, so now Lila is up. What does Lila have? She has a twin barrel. She can charge because she's a brawler. She has +1 die melee. Maybe she should do that. She could charge into this zone. But she also needs to take care of that. This has a reload. Her gun has a reload. 1 attack. All right. 2, 3 attack. Ugh. I don't like any of these options. Somebody, Mr. Gray, he can't take another wound. If he takes another wound, he's dead. Takes a wound, he's dead. So we can just do that and hope for no extra activations on these walkers. Reload on that. So she could move 1, 2, reload, 4. Or she can move into that zone and also do a search and maybe get some dynamite. I'll play it safe. She'll move. She's going to attack into this zone with a twin barrel. Only 2 dice. She just needs a 3, 4, 5, or 6. She does it. I'm going to assume she'll do the next one and move that up too. Let's see. Well, let's see how that goes. I'll move it back if she misses. She's going to reload for a third action, and for a fourth action, she's going to shoot again into that other zone. She just makes... She hits a 1 and a 4. All right. All right. All right, guys, you need to find dynamite. Coulson and Lucan, you need to find dynamite. You need to find it right away. Lucan, you're going to do your search. This better be dynamite. It's dynamite. Oh, thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is going to put us into orange. Ah, he could give it to Coulson. No, but now, yeah, I should have had Coulson do his search first. Now we're going to go into orange. Now we're going to go into orange. He's going to use that. That's going to put a boom over here. It's going to put a boom into this one. And what did I say that was? 4. Am I already orange? I'm orange now. I mean, I became orange in this turn. Oh, you're right. Yeah, so it doesn't matter if Lucan turns orange. You're right. I'm a brain dead fart. Now I don't even know where I am. Oh, yeah, I was 4. This is 6. I was already in orange because of Maybell. 6 plus 8 is 24. So Lucan gets an orange skill. Explosives expert. Could he use that? Maybe. I don't know what that means. Oh, I think that means if you do dynamite, if you roll a die, and if you get a certain amount, you get to keep the dynamite. Fanning, +1 free reload. He only had an old timer. He could find more dynamite. Either of those I don't think are that useful now. I may actually win this now. Cleaned up this board here. I guess I'll go Fanning. He did 1 action. He did 1 action. 2, 3. And now he will take an objective, I guess. Should I move him out? Yeah, no, he'll take an objective. And I'm just going to be red. And it's going to give him 5. Ooh, but he'll get a bounty weapon. Maybe he'll get something good. I haven't been looking at the bounty weapons. Kill 2 zombies or more in a zone with another survivor in a single turn. Don't think I've really done that, but maybe I have. He gets Manitau's Wrath. Alright, he gets a melee weapon. That's good. Doesn't do 2 damage, but it's there. And then Coulson is up. Coulson can Vade Retro, so we got to take advantage of that. Maybe he should run down there and Vade Retro this mass over here. If he does that, though, 1, 2, 3. He's got to go there. I don't like that. I don't like that. You know, so he'll go here. Vade Retro these guys. These brutes are 4 walkers. I'm having an easier time with. 1, 2, 3. I guess he'll take it too. He'll take his thing. Boom. Nothing. That puts us up to 16. And that is the end of that. Now we are at the zombie turn. These guys are going to move. Let's see. Well, what's going on here? This is the boom. Nobody sees anything, so everybody's going to move to here. And this is going to become a bang. Those guys stay. Boom. How did that get Vade Retroed? Was that there from before, from a while? He walked in. Oh, he just now Vade Retroed that. Yeah. Why was I thinking? Okay. I'm losing my mind. I'm an old man losing his mind. Yelling at clouds. Is that correct? I think so. Jesus. All right, no Abomination, so we only got 3. 1. Ooh, Walker extra activation. What's going to happen there? They're going to move into our zone. That's what's going to happen. All right, guys. I hope you got some melee power. Yeah, Lucan just found a good... Yeah, they got some melee power. That's good. Walkers go into here because they see them. These walkers are going to go this way because this is where the noise token is at. This guy's going to move up here. And then long dead walkers actually also get one. Alright, so that is... Oh, got a spawn. We're in orange now. So this could get ugly. 8 runners. What is it? Runners and runners. Oh, God. I think we're going to run out. Do we have... Oh, we might have enough. Yeah, I think so, because no runners are out. Why am I putting walkers down? I should have enough. There's no runners on board. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8. That's falling over. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. 7, 8. And now we were out of runners, but we're reaching the end game here. Gotta kill those walkers. I wish I could do it in this turn, but I don't think I can. Who's up? Team 1 is up. Maybell's jump and sprint. She can move like a monster. Where is she? She's green. She could move that wagon in this turn. These 2 could move the wagon. Each person needs an action to move the objectives onto the wagon. I'm trying to figure out if there's a way for me to finish this off in this turn. I don't think so, but I will make sure. Blue, yeah, so these 2 cannot because they need an objective. They need a turn to get rid of their objectives. That would be blue and red. All right, gray and Lila. Maybell could do it, I think. She could, no, because she has to move into it and also get rid of her objective. Sable. Can't. No, we can't finish it off this turn. So that's where I stand. So let's look at... we're on team 1. Let's look at killing these zombies here. Who's got the easiest time of it? Carlson rolls 2 dice, hits on a 3, 4, 5, or a 6. Lucan or Snoop Dogg rolls 3 dice, hits on a 3, 4, 5, or 6. All right, looks like Snoop Dogg is up. First action up for him. What is he at? 3? Oh, he hits 2. That's good. 1, 2. Takes out half of them. He gets another action. And only hits 1. Ooh. Oh, come on, guy. All right. This is his 3rd action. It's the last one. That leaves him with 1 to move. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, he needs to get out of that zone. I was thinking he should give his objectives to Carlson. Because it only takes one action to move all your objectives onto the wagon. So if Carlson had all these 6, that would actually be very efficient. But Lucan's got to get out of there. Lucan's yellow. Hannah. They're going to move here. Is that where the bang token should be? Oh, that's right, because we had that boom in there. But should that still be there? Maybe. Yeah, I think that was the previous turn. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. And then Carlson can Vade retro and move. Oh, he can. He's the one who can take the objectives. He can Vade retro. 1, 2, 3, 4, and be on that. Or he can Vade retro. Well, he's gonna Vade retro. Let's just do some of that. Why not? Vade retro. 1, 2. Does he want to take the objectives? That'll put him here. Should be fine. Because he's closer than Snoop Dogg. So they'll do a trade action. He'll take all the objectives. We're going to load him down. And then he's going to move up one. That way Snoop Dogg definitely can get down there. Well, he could anyway. 1, 2. I don't know why I'm worried about it. Just being paranoid, I guess. Did Lila did not go yet. Lila cannot move the wagon for some reason, I thought. Oh, she can move the wagon. She just can't get rid of any objectives. Oh, wait a minute. Lila doesn't have objectives. Lila has no objectives. Well, it could have potentially have solved it, but not really because they're there. 1. Is she in yellow? Yeah, she's in yellow. She's got 3 actions left. So she can move the wagon down. So she's got the wagon down there. She's not on it, though. I don't think you need to be on it to exit. Although, do we want to move it yet? Because other people need to. 1, 2, 3. I think they all can do it. Where are we? All right, so now we're on to team 2. Maybelle's got that awesome sprint and jump. She got no problem. She's going to, Maybelle's going to sprint down there. Get rid of her objective. Maybe she should search first. She's green. She'll do a search. She gets a knife. You want to give that to somebody? Oh, you know, she'll dual wield knives. That's awesome. 1 knife, you roll 1 die. 2 knives, you roll 4 dice. Crazy, but hey, those are the rules. Alright, she does not have a companion. She's going to move. So she searched 1, 2, 3. Yeah, she doesn't have a companion. She can't do a thing there. 4. She's not on the wagon. Let me make sure about that. I don't think you have to be on the wagon. Survivor standing in the wagon zone is... Reach the exit with all survivors and the wagon. Any survivor, along with the wagon, may escape through the zone at the end of their turn as long as there are no zombies in it. Okay. They're not leaving, though, because, you know, people may need backup. Who knows? We definitely want to get everybody out of here. These runners are going to come in. Maybelle went. Now we got... Why do we have all these companions? Does Lila... Oh, Lila has Jeb. Jeb should have moved with Lila. And who's this? This is Trixie. Who has Trixie? I don't know. Somebody has Trixie. Oh, Sable has Trixie. Okay, so that goes there. Concepcion should be with Mr. Gray, I believe. Yeah, okay. Maybelle went. Hold off for a second there on Mr. Gray. Sable will go. She's got no objectives. Actually, one... I forgot. Maybelle has an objective. So she can go... Her sprint action was 1... Yeah, that was all. And she did a search, too, so, yeah. She'll get rid of her objective. Sable doesn't have an objective. She goes 1, 2, 3. Gray has an objective and can Vade Retro. 1, 2. He can get rid of it. 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, he'll do that. He will go here. He will Vade Retro the runners. 2. Wait. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that is that my turn? That's my turn. Okay. So we're reaching the end here. I think this should work out. All right. This was still here because of the boom. And which actually works out for us because now they're all going to move here. They don't see any of these people. But we're going to have to move this so I don't forget. This now goes to the zone with the most survivors, which is this one. This is getting ugly. Get rid of the Vade Retro there. Vade Retro there. Alright. Runners. Alright, so I am now... Alright, now we find out if we won. I don't know what could happen, but that could make us lose. But hey. Brutes. Extra activation on walkers. Well, I can live with that. And walkers. No abominations in the last turns. That's surprising. Brutes, I'm in orange. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8. Alright, I just had them. Extra activation on walkers. Where are they going to go? They're going to try and get down to there. So, what is that? That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're going to split. And 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I don't know why I'm doing all this. I don't think it matters at this point. Walkers 8. Yep, I've got 8 walkers, so I think we're good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's it. Second team is up. Madison is already there. She's unloaded. Gray is here. He can Vade Retro. He doesn't need to. He's gonna go there. He's going to unload for a second action. And they're going to leave the board. Sable, she leaves the board. She's got that. First team, we got Lila. Lila's there. She leaves the board. Here we go. What about Coulson? He's way down here. He's going to go 1, 2. He's going to unload all his objectives. 6 of them. And he leaves the board. And Lucan, 1, 2, 3. Snoop Dogg leaves the board. All right, so actually I did win. It was a bit iffy there for a moment, but I did win. If you're still there, Trippy, is there any... I got like pretty much all the Zombicides except Invader, if you want me to play one of those. Or if you want to... you know, you can take over some of the characters. I can get like a zoomed in image and you can see the characters better too. So if you want to actually play like get a zoomed in on 3 of them, you can play those 3. But I don't know. Let me know. I can, you know, I also got some other horror games. The Thing board game. Return to Dark Tower I got recently. I mean, not recently. Semi-recently. The Kickstarter. I was thinking of trying to set that one up too. I've already done a lot of Final Girl. I don't know. I got a few dungeon crawlers. But I made it through this. Which was actually surprising. It was close. I don't know. I don't think it would be any harder if I used Core Survivors because I tried to not make this too overpowered. Yeah, I don't have Marvel zombies, actually. I'm not getting that. That was too expensive. That was crazy expensive. Plus, I'm not a big superhero guy, so that made it easier. Although it looks really interesting with being able to play as zombies. It looked like the biggest rules change for Zombicide, so I almost would have got it, but I don't know, that price kicked in. Jesus, I know. Well, it would have cost me like, I think, $750 or something. I don't know, but some insane amount. And then I got to deal with a giant Galactus piece of plastic. What the hell am I going to do with that thing? Although there's like a bit of gameplay to it, and I'd be like, well, I don't want to give it up if there's gameplay to it. I don't know. But thank you for watching. I'm successfully did that. What is this? This is 7, 8, 9, 10. And I'll probably go through them all before I could move on to do another game. I don't know. I'll probably end up trying 4 again at some point. Anyway, I will play some more sometime here. Probably, maybe tomorrow. I don't know. Not really sure. But thanks for watching. I'm going to sign off now.